Slid through Marshalls today, had a long talk with him, sat down and told him, man, look, Burlington doing their thing, they taking over, they running all the bases, like they not taking none, you know. And Marshall, hey, y'all getting ran out of business with these fragrances. Y'all got to step it up, man. Turn the volume up. And I think they might have, you know, listened a little bit, showed me a little something, kind of, you know, swayed a brother a little bit. But look, we're going to jump into this new fragrance that I seen at Marshall. Couldn't even leave it behind. YouTube, this your boy Zevo708, and I'm back at you with another one. You seen the thumbnail, we got action. Just like before I told you earlier, hey, had to go talk to Marshall. Ask him what's up, what they doing, they was tapping out. So look, I'm gonna jump right into the fragrance cause the thumbnail already let you know what we got going on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful house. This house has some very beautiful fragrances. And this is a gift set that ran me $80. You see, very beautiful fragrances coming up out of this house. Now, you don't see a lot of people talking about these fragrances. You know, they are kind of like, you know, a fragrance that is stamped, they represent, but they more along the lines of low key. Great fragrances though. And this is the gift set. We got the 100 ml, 3.4, and we got a 0.5 travel fragrance. We're gonna go ahead and look at the travel fragrance first, pull that out the box, let you see how that is. And you see it got the same style as the big bottle. However, the only difference is that part come off. And then you have your spray. Got your atomizer up under there. So, pretty decent little, small little bottle, fit right in your pocket. Move around with it throughout the day. You might, you know, I don't know longevity on this fragrance, so you may need that in your pocket. You know, every now and then you may need to hit yourself real quick and keep it moving. Because you definitely don't want to be walking around with this big boy here. Big boy bottle. Big boy bottle. And this is Bulgari Man Terra Essence. Man. So, you see the price on it. Price was at $80. I looked it up. Many different prices. Many different prices. So far, it's spot on at 70, around 70 something, 75, 79, some places 77, and it go as far as 124. So I didn't really take a hit on it. Had to pay them taxes or whatever. You know how that go. But I walked up out the store with it. So with Bulgari, you know, you gotta turn this atomizer. And I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so here's the atomizer here. And you have to turn that to lock it so it won't spray. Spray it, turn it forward. And this is how they fragrances in this bottle. It's pretty much coming off. So I'm gonna go ahead, you know how we do. Put that bad baby in the air. Let you see how I do. Put it on testing strip, put it on skin, and then, you know, we're gonna elaborate on it. We're gonna see if they, you know, produced another banger. We'll see if they just, you know, was trying to get that money out of us. I will post the notes up here. Not too complex. note comprises pretty elementary, not overtly, combined with 1,000 notes in there, but sometimes simplicity is best. It works well. It don't confuse you. You know what you smelling, you know what you getting. So let's go ahead and bust this bad baby down. We're gonna try the lid joint first. See what the lid joint do. Put him in the air, test this atomizer. Pretty good atomizer for a little bitty mini, Can't complain. Little mini got a decent atomizer on him. But look, fresh. Very fresh in the air. You get a burst of citrusy, just a nice vibe, and that's pretty much what you get in the opening. You get that citrusiness. You get that light, fresh fruit type of vibe. Don't expect nothing else in the air, because that's what you get. That's what you met with. And I'm pretty sure that, once we put this on testing strip and flesh, it's gonna change. I'm guaranteed it is. I'm guaranteed. So we're gonna put this on this testing strip real quick. We're gonna dump a bit of it on skin. That way it'll been dried down after we see what's going on with this testing strip. Now on testing strip, citrusy notes dialed back, definitely dialed back. However, it still is fresh, very fresh. You also get more of a root, earthy tone, but it's still like, okay, now it's transitioning in a bit. It's still fresh, just very light. Now, what you do get is that earthy kind of soil kind of vibe to it. But that's not it. It's something else that's keeping it more fresh than just like that earthy, that rich earthy smell. You still get your citrusy, it's just very light. It's not like a citrusy opening kind of, or a citrusy laying over the top type of vibe. It's more of a thick, earthy kind of vibe with that citrusy blending in well. And there's other notes in there that is playing a part. They're just not as prominent as those two. But yeah, that's decent. And it's not like, soil, dirty, grassy kind of earthy type of smell. It's not that. So in the top notes, you got citrus, you got calamansi, you got, in the middle notes, you got vetiver, you got orris, and then your base notes, you got earthy notes and citric. So you can see where it's blending out pretty well. That's these other notes are kind of like, watering down that earthy tone a bit. You still get it though, because I'm thinking that this is where, the direction that they was going with this fragrance, to have more of an earthy, masculine kind of vibe to it, which it is that. Like, no mistaking that. It smells like a man. So it's no mistaking that. It's no confusing it. You know what I'm saying? You cannot, it's nothing sweet about this fragrance at all. Nothing sweet. Like, now, on skin, the earthiness, it balances out. And now all of these other notes are starting to play a role into this fragrance. The citrusy is pulled more so back to the forefronts. Then you get your vetiver, your orris. Man, this is so so in the dry down, the earthiness is purely, I would say, like, and this is gonna probably be the best way to describe it. It would be more so like a plate. And all of your other accords are your food items on the plate. So that earthiness is underneath all of the other accords. You can still smell it, you know, coming from up under the other ones, but it's not as prominent as those other notes that are, you know, resting on top of it. But you get a hint of it, which gives you that masculinity. This is a well blend fragrance too, because at times you can get those hints of those other notes, but they're not overpowering the other notes. And that's what's really like cool about this fragrance. Now, is it like something that you never smelled before? In my collection, I would say yes, this is different from all of the other fragrances that I have. This is something that's different from every single fragrance that I've reviewed on this channel or that I have in my collection. So yes, this is a standout fragrance. Now, will everybody like or love this fragrance? I can't say. And the reason why I can't say, because you may not like the earthy kind of fragrance. You may be more into the floral or the sweet, the gourmand. But this is a fragrance that is different. Smell gorgeous. Like, smell gorgeous. Like, it's a beautiful fragrance. It really is. Because again, the notes are like simple. It's not a whole lot in it when you really look at it. Maybe 6 accords, period. Bottom line. But all 6 are blended so perfectly. Like, it's like they made sure that they measured them out perfectly so that nothing will overpower nothing, and it will come to a harmonious fragrance, which in my opinion, it did. Like, this is a fragrance that I definitely could see myself wearing universally. Like, I will put this on in the summer. I will put this on in the winter, fall, spring, date night, casual, walk around, whatever. It's a very good fragrance. And the key thing is, if you're not trying to smell like everybody, if you're not trying to have a clone of a clone of a clone of a inspired by, then this is something that is unique, it's different, and it's gonna set you apart from a lot of the other smells, unless somebody got the same thing on. And, you know, even with that, it may not smell the same off your skin as it does off of their skin. So, in my opinion, I'm really bigging up this fragrance. Like, this fragrance is going like up there on my shelves. Like, I'm really putting it up there on my shelves because it smells expensive. In my opinion, it's gonna be an easy to wear fragrance, a quick to grab fragrance, because it's gonna be hard for me to kind of like, you know, step past it because it smells good. It's one of them fragrances. But Bulgari, I have one other fragrance. I think it's Wood Neroli, which I love that fragrance too, but that's definitely a winter fragrance. Love that. I bang that during the winter like heavy. And that's well put together. So from this house, they put together, you know, masterpieces. They don't just throw a whole lot of stuff out there for you to just run to the store and grab. In my opinion, they take their time and they produce great fragrances. And this is one of them. This is one of them that I'm gonna definitely enjoy rocking. And I love the way the bottles look. I love these bottles, man. Got that gold juice in there. Yeah. I'm giving this 2 thumbs up. I'm giving this 2 thumbs up. And I'm definitely gonna, you know, rock the hell out of it every chance I get. But hey, just wanted to slide something up under y'all. It's up in Marshall's. If you walking through there and you're checking out the fragrances, you know. Oh, and this particular set, I don't know if they all come like that. It didn't have cellophane. So I just asked the lady, like, hey, look, you know, it don't have cellophane on there. You know, can I, you know, get a smell? You know, it's already open. She said, sure. Pop the top on it, snatch the big boy out, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Once I hit this atomizer, it's already gonna spray. So that lets you know it was already test sprayed to get the atomizer to start pumping a fragrance out of it in the store. So I was able to get a test of it. And as soon as I smelled it, I was like, oh yeah, go on put that top on there. Let me go and get up out of here. And I bought it back. So I'm bringing it to y'all. If you see it, especially if it ain't got no cellophane, don't be afraid to ask them people, hey man, you know, it's already open. Can I see how it smell before the 70, 80 bucks? That's a lot for me to just, can I, you know, get a quick sample? 9 times out of 10, they trying to make that sale. They gonna definitely put that bad boy in the air. Get your nose on it. If you like it, if you love it, go on cop it, you know? It's your boy Zebo at 708, and I'm just dropping another one by you. Hey, do what you do. Like the video, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed, because it's going to be more banging fragrances on the channel. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get in depth about these fragrances and see if it's something that you may be interested in. Share with, you know, somebody that you think might need to hear it. Share with somebody who you think might definitely need to, you know, step their fragrance game up. And man, jump in the comments. Let's talk about it, man. Tell me which Bulgari fragrances that you have that you feel like is absolute bangers, and put your boy on, man. You know, I'm out of here. Peace.